What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside the Box with CJT Creations. I am your host, CJ, and this episode is I want to call it, the Thanksgiving, the thankful episode. Very thankful for a lot of things this year. 2020 has been a crazy one, for sure. I have a lot of things to be thankful for, a lot of people I'm thankful for, and we're just going to give thanks this episode a little bit. We're about 2 weeks now, I want to say, removed, or actually a week removed now from Thanksgiving. So I've had a lot of time to really process things and think about a lot of things. And so this episode, we're going to just really show thanks. So let's just start off and just roll the intro. Welcome back, everybody. And first things first, let's go ahead and plug the social media pages where you can find us at. If you're watching the video version of this podcast, thank you for being on our YouTube channel. Hopefully, you guys are subscribed and following. Put your post notifications on, comment down below, and share with your friends. Let's grow together. If you're listening to my if you're listening to my smooth and silky voice right now on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Breaker, all Overcast, all the podcast platforms I just listed, and more, thank you. I hope you guys are following the podcast as well, and send a review, give us 5 stars, let us know let us know how well we've been doing or how well we're not doing. Definitely been implementing more video options and for you guys. But thank you. Follow us on IG, CJT Creation Box. Follow Hate to Pile On, which is the sports podcast that we have going here at twitch.tv/Hate to Pile On. You can also watch the video versions of past broadcasts on YouTube at CJT Creation Box on YouTube. Go ahead and find that, subscribe, and just help your boy out. Let's grow. We're growing. We're trying to get to 50 followers on YouTube and on Twitch, so that way we can do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway for all the people who follow both. And let's start the year off affiliates at Twitch, and let's just grow the brand. The brand is growing, and it's doing great. All right. First things first. I got to give my T's and P's, my thanks. First, I want to say thank you to all the listeners watching and listening right now. It's been a very awesome year. With that being said, even though with the craziness of 2020, we've made the most out of it. We've had a lot of great opportunities come our way, and we've done pretty good. Definitely a lot of content on the pages, which is great. We reached over 100 posts this year on the IG page, and there's going to be a lot more. Recording a lot right now. Just motivated to do some really cool things. Some interactive things for sure. We're going to keep approaching to do some stuff that's going to be fun, funny, goofy, more stuff from the mind of me. But yeah, we definitely want to just continue to keep creating more content for you guys. There's a lot of really cool things in store. I'm really excited for. I don't want to tease it too much, but I definitely want to do some interactive things, some more fun things, some games, stuff like that, just to really kind of grow, change the format around with Inside the Box, try new things, and keep it exciting for you guys, because you guys have been awesome getting to see people's Spotify Wrapped and seeing our podcast on your Spotify Wrapped, especially for all the day one fans, people who've been listening. I really appreciate it. Really thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means so much, and we're just going to keep growing. We're going to keep pushing to put more and more great guests on the show, more great ideas, concepts. I really want to do a cool story audio experience for you guys, something just really different, and hope you guys really enjoy it. That's in the works right now. There's just so many cool things that I got in my brain that I just got to produce and get it out for you guys. And I'm super excited. In 2020, we had about 20 episodes compared to 2019, which I started at the end of 2019, but only did 5 at the end of 2019, but I did 20. Well, this will be 21 when this comes out, or possibly 22 with the next episode after that, before the end of the year. It's been a great year, a lot of episodes. We want to top that next year to 40. Let's double the number next year. We got to keep growing, keep doing it, man. And I'm just thankful for you guys who've been along the journey from the beginning and who, started watching, who's responded to me, just give me advice and stuff like that. And it's been awesome. And we are going to keep growing, and we're going to take this thing to affinity and beyond. Some people that I'm super thankful for this year, people who've been on the show. I'm thankful for everyone who's been on the show and who's given their time to me so I can interview them and talk. First guest that we had was Shelby. She's been great. We had the Valentine's Day special. We'll do another Valentine's Day special this year. And about love. And it was just a good episode. We just talked and vibed. We also had a second episode as well, and about trust, which was really cool. Really good questions that we posed. Kim, who came on, every time Kim comes on, we just had some awesome movie talks. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Shelby. You guys are just, one, great friends, but two, just, great people that we had on the show. We had Ian on the show. We talked about the Tenet movie. That was awesome. Thank you, Ian, for coming on the show. Thankful for you. I had Chloe on here. We had the soul food episode, which I highly recommend if you just need some motivation, if you just really need something that speaks to your heart right now, especially as this year is wrapping up, go check out episode 12, Soul Food. Definitely worth a watch or listen. We don't have the video for that one, but me and Chloe just kind of have this amazing talk. It's well worth a listen. And just check it out. Thank you for Jonathan. Jonathan officially is the most tenured person on the podcast. We had really 3 episodes. One episode was broken up into 2 parts because we just talked and talked for so long, but it was so much good stuff catching up with him, and it was amazing. We turned that, which is funny. So because of the fact that how great we talked and vibe, we turned that 3.5-hour podcast to 3 episodes, but we also turned it into our own podcast. We have a second podcast, Hate to Pile On, which I talk about constantly on Twitch, and then we also post the past broadcasts on the YouTube channel as well. But we both love sports so much, and we just talk about the NFL every week. We break down what happened. We have The Trash On, which is a funny series. We're just really just talking about people who just played bad, terrible, and we're taking them out to the trash. And so we got that a running thing. It's been kind of getting some steam, got a little intro going, which is pretty cool. Implementing new and fun stuff, memes. Definitely hardcore memes have been implementing pretty strong on the show. And then we do Pile On Picks, which is just pretty much who we think we're going to win this week, and kind of just do it each week. And as we're growing, we want to do more and more stuff. Wrestling Wednesdays is going to be another addition to the Hate to Pile On podcast, which is just really getting people to become fans of professional wrestling, which I have a huge love for ever since I was a kid. So one of my first loves really was professional wrestling. And so it's really cool to kind of do that, get Jonathan to become a fan, and people who watch the show become fans. So we're just going to keep growing on that. And that all started from this podcast here, Inside the Box, which is the OG of the CJT Creation Box brand. And we're going to keep growing it and keep doing better, bringing people on, maybe more people who be, working for the brand. That's the goal. We're going to, launch this bad boy into the stratosphere. Also, Joseph, the homie from Cane Bay, a talented graphic designer who has a brand coming out very soon, which I did see the announcement. Really excited for it. Definitely trying to cop some merch very soon. But man, shout out to Joe for just having an amazing episode, getting to know him, but then also knowing he's super powered by how he can see, he can use music and see colors through music and notes, which is really cool. Like I never heard that before that talk, and I called it a superpower, and I think that is, and that's just something amazing. Someone who's so creative as he is, use music to fuel him into his work and being successful. And I see all the great, amazing things he's done. And I'm, big fan. I want to see him thrive. I was a fan since he started his first line's cool kids, OGs for sure. You got to see people that you grow up with and you want to see them succeed, because it's awesome to see the people that you started with do good things and to make your area that that you started at, important. And that's the one thing that I love. Like, all my people from Cane Bay High School, I just want to see guys succeed. I want to see who's going to be, almost as a competition for me. Like, I want to see who's going to be the most successful person from the area, who's going to give back to the area. Like, I want to see that area thrive. And I want to see people that I went to high school with, be successful. And I'm super excited to see where we all are in the next 5 to 10 years, because we're still very young and we're still, early on in this process. And I'm really excited to see what happens. And Joe is very talented. He's definitely one of the front runners for being the most successful out here. Who else did I have on the show? I think Tim. How can I forget Tim? Tim is a brother to me. Thankful for him and all the things he's done. Just really just a person who's been a rock for me, who's helped me through some of my toughest times, as we talked about previous on the Life Update episodes. Like, he was there for when I first moved in. He's always a person who would just jump in a car. Oh, you're moving, you're going somewhere, I'm gonna help you out. Like, drives probably like 8.5 hours, to help, a family member out. He does so much for me. And I mean, I truly don't deserve him. He's been amazing. He's been amazing to me ever since we met back in like 2014. Our friendship has grown into, family bond that's tight. He's just amazing. He's done so much, amazing things for me and support me. And we're going to do more awesome things in the future. Just wait for that. I'm just so thankful for Tim. And yeah, I'm so thankful for my family. Tim is a part of that family. Jonathan's a part of my family. Pretty much all my friends, they're like families to me, and I love all of them. I love everybody who's been on the show, and I want to keep growing and get more people on here as well. One of the people that I'm really excited for this interview, I'm nervous about it. I've got to figure out what I'm going to ask her, but it's my mom. I want to get my mom on the show just because I know she's a character. I know she's going to talk some trash about me, but I want to know some hard-hitting questions. I got some hard-hitting questions I want to ask her for sure, and we're going to get the answers for you guys. So we'll have that episode. I'm not sure if we're going to do in person or we're going to do on like Zoom or something like that yet, but trust me, you'll get to see and hear that episode, and we'll see what kind of level she's going to be on, because me and her are like, she's like, I guess I'm her mini me because, I'm her child, but we're pretty much like, we look the same. We act the same pretty much. So I can't dispute that she's my mom for sure, which I joke around like, oh, I'm adopted, but that's a hard one to sway, especially if you see us interacting with each other. These are all the people I'm thankful for this year. I'm so thankful to be able to have the opportunity to get a new job in a new city this year. Continue to, especially with COVID, COVID's been a crazy situation. I've been able to stay healthy so far throughout most of the year, taking care of my body, trying to work out. Definitely, one of the things if I can be honest with you guys, if it's a safe space, weight wise, I definitely did struggle this year. I struggled with my weight. Of course, I feel like a lot of people, with the quarantine and just not being able to do a lot of things, you kind of let some things slide. You kind of let things go. And I've definitely let, health in terms of working out constantly and my body change and let it go. In terms of health-wise, I was very health conscious about things I did put in my body and trying to boost my immune system, which I feel like a lot of people have done the same thing. But it was a lot of things that I definitely, need to work on going into 2021. And I'm going to keep doing that. It's just trying to change my mindset about eating habits and working out habits, which is something that's plagued me all my life. You go from I lost about 90, almost 100 pounds a couple of years ago to kind of gaining a lot of that back. And which kind of sucks because you know, you see yourself change back in. Like you can go from the positive change of losing so much weight and people noticing to slowly just coming back on. But I'm not going to let, this weight define me. I am a awesome creator. I am talented, which is something I don't say enough to myself. I'm not very positive to myself sometimes. And I'm not afraid to admit that to you guys, because the fact that, it is tough, because when you see yourself doing the bad things constantly, you kind of hate the decisions that you make, and then you kind of start hating yourself. But I don't want to be the person who hates myself. I got to boost myself up. I am my biggest fan, because if no one else is going to be, if I can, not my biggest fan, no one else will be a fan of me. And so in order for me to really push that forward, and because push that forward in terms of being a fan of myself, because then I'll start liking myself more. And when you start liking yourself more, you start doing more stuff for yourself, a lot of self love and, care, which I really haven't been a fan of, which sounds crazy. I know I'm very self-deprecating, and which is something I seem like a positive person for the most part, but I do a lot of just, self-hating on myself, which has always kind of been something that plagued me from the beginning. And I'm working on it. I just got to be ready for this fight and constantly keep fighting to push yourself, whether it's being a better creator, a better presenter, talker, better person at health and nutrition and fitness. I want to do it all. And it's just taking small steps, day by day battle, and it's never going to stop for me, because I am a person who's a constant overeater, overthinker, down on myself. I do it all. I'm in that corner. You can check that checkbox off on me, but I'm not going to let that define me anymore. And going on from now on, just keep pushing myself to be better and to hold myself accountable. And that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to get back on track again, and especially in pretty much all facets of life. One thing I'm very proud of myself is I've, have my own place, which is really cool. I got a studio, which is really cool, or a makeshift studio that I'm going to be using. This is not it, but I got space to do stuff, which is really awesome. I'm learning a lot about myself, and my growth and improvement is going to be crazy. I can't wait for you guys to just watch and just see me grow and change, which already I've been here since September, well, I guess October really. And just really almost 2 months now. Just insane how much I've grown and learned. And, life is crazy. I'm on the 25th trip around the sun right now, just turned 25 in September. And I'm thankful for that one, first and foremost. Seeing 25 is a blessing, truly, because there was one point in my life where I truly didn't believe I was going to see 21. And it might sound like a stereotypical thing, especially for like an African-American man, but I don't know. I truly, for a while, didn't think I was going to see past 21. And, I've blossomed past it. I'm very thankful for every day that I'm here on this earth. And, I'm truly blessed with a lot of opportunities that I've had and a lot of trials and tribulations that I went through. I wouldn't change anything, because it's made me the person I am today, and I am learning to love that person now. Okay, so music of the week and what music will be going on the playlist. So if you've been a follower of this podcast, or if you're just watching it for the first time now, one thing that we do a lot is we love music. Music makes me thrive. It makes me go round. It makes me whole, happy, all of that. I love music. It's a big part of me. And we have a playlist on Spotify, Songs of the Week by CJT Creations. I'm going to pull it up right now for you guys. I want you guys to follow it. Because because we constantly add music on this playlist every episode, because whenever we have a guest, whenever I do an episode, I add songs on that I'm listening to at the time. And so far, this playlist is amazing. This playlist is amazing. This playlist will get you through whatever you're going through. I promise you that. It has a lot of great vibes. It goes up and down. It's Songs of the Week. The title is Songs of the Week with CJT Creations, with CJT Creation, not by. But then you'll see by CJ is the name for who's under it. And I mean, it's 4 hours and 29 minutes. So this can get you through pretty much half of a workday if you listen to it straight through. Then after that, you can just listen to a couple episodes of Inside the Box after that and then just go from there. But I mean, it's just some great people that I've been putting people on, or I've been listening to, and I want other people to listen to and just share the, just, I don't even think the knowledge, but just to share the artists that I've been listening to and to see if anyone vibes with me or on the same wavelength for sure. People that, Don Tolliver, I started listening to recently, love him. St. John, love him. These newer people that I've been listening to that really has been, just fits my vibe like tremendously, like straight tremendously. I freaking love these guys. Roddy Ricch, Lil Nas X, which according to Spotify, I am like one of the like top 1% people who was on Lil Nas X before he blew up. So you can say I'm a day one fan. Holiday is going to be the song that I'm putting on here because it's a bop. It is a straight bop. Like when you just hear the beat coming, it's funny because I joke around this with my brother. But it has ass clapping drums, and I love it. When you hear the ass clapping drums, you just want to dance, you vibing, you feeling good, because when the ass is clapping, ain't not many people that gonna be mad when the ass is clapping. But anyways, yeah, I love this playlist. It's so much great music on it, from like vibes to just like, chilling out and to going hype. I mean, there's a little bit of everything. You got Lil Baby, Dub Baby, and one of the artists that Chloe put me on to, that she's really friends with, on Soul Food episode. Check that one out for sure. Sheme of Gold, Sheme of Gold, has a song Code Crusher, which is on the playlist. Check it out, really good. Whoa, excuse me. I really enjoy this song. One of a local artist, if you want to support, you want to see them grow from small artists and help them grow, get bigger, which is something I love to do. There's even a surprise song by me on here. If you are listening to the playlist, give me a couple streams too. Why not? A little Pop Smoke, Childish Gambino, Juice WRLD, Dave East, Destiny's Child. Come on, we got a little bit of throwbacks. We got a little Pitbull, some Boz, Matadon, Earth, Wind, and Fire, RMR, Snow Allegra, Big Sean, Internet Money, Lemonade. That's the bop. It's on here. Check it out. So many great stuff. Also, so the first song is going to be Holiday by Lil Nas X, is the song I want you guys to check out for sure. And then the second song that I'm adding on here is $1 Million Play, Future, and Lil Uzi Vert. This album is a bop for sure. Check out that whole album. I believe it's called Pluto and Baby Pluto. Let me double check. Yeah, Pluto and Baby Pluto. These guys just fit perfectly. They just have the perfect vibe, and I love it. I love it. So definitely check out that. Check out the playlist. Subscribe and follow the playlist. Songs of the Week with CJT Creations. A must listen, a must follow for sure. And I promise you will love this playlist. You will love this playlist because I love this playlist. Okay. Now to the finale of this episode. And we did this episode last year, and I thought I would keep the tradition going. The Thanksgiving food review. And last year's Thanksgiving, if you can check that episode out, I think that's like episode 4 maybe. I did not have the best Thanksgiving food last year. Was not a big fan of it. I chose to go with my dad instead of going to my mom, which is a safe bet. It's always a safe bet. And that didn't work out. And you can hear my rant about that episode. Go check that one out. But This year's Thanksgiving, I went to my mom's house, who has a new house that she's moved into this year. And so this is our first Thanksgiving in the new house, which is really cool. It was just me. It's a really small Thanksgiving, just me, her husband, Daryl, and my mom. That's all right. I think I said that right. Whatever. So it's just us three. So it was, at first it was in jeopardy of not having really a big Thanksgiving at all, because it's just three of us. Like, I'm not gonna make a lot of food. It's just three of us. So it's just like, I understand, but come on, Mom, this is Thanksgiving. I told you about my last year's experience. I need a bounce back year. 2020 has been bad enough. I need this Thanksgiving. I need it. Listen, I need it. So I was like, okay, just really just trying to nudge her to come on, we need this. Like, I need a good Thanksgiving. And the food. Let me run down you what's on my plate. Pretty big plate, of course, because, I do big plates only, big dog over here. You know what I'm saying? Turkey. A deep fried turkey injected with some sauce. Pretty good turkey. Ham. Ooh, this ham was game changer. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This ham was smoked. I think they just recently bought a smoker, and so they were experimenting with smoking stuff, and they smoked the ham, and the flavor in the ham was pretty damn good, I must admit. Then, of course, one of the things my mom never lost, mac and cheese. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love the mac and cheese. My mom never misses on the mac and cheese. Of course you can't. If you mess up on the mac and cheese, we gonna fight. I love mac and cheese. Not no Kraft mac and cheese either. It's baked, a lot of cheese, delicious, moist, creamy. So then we had some collard greens. Delicious. One thing that I love around Thanksgiving that my grandma always makes, sauerkraut. You might be looking at me crazy, but it's freaking amazing. And I love whenever my grandma makes sauerkraut, my mom makes sauerkraut. It's so good. It just really ties everything together. My mom made oyster stuffing, which just has like a nice little, oyster taste, but it pairs well with the other food here. And let's see what else we had. She made some yams, but I don't eat that, so of course put that to the side. No cranberries, which I bought to make my sandwich, which you can check out on the IG page, CJT Creation Box. Hilarious video. Made a little Thanksgiving sandwich with some leftovers that I had. What else did I have? I think and we had some rolls, some good rolls. Not Hawaiian rolls, but they were really good. Yeah. Great plate, just great plate first and foremost. Ham was amazing. Turkey was good. Gravy, rice and gravy we had as well. For I think everything that was on the stove. Yeah, that's everything. Then it had some Sprite. That Sprite was crispy as hell. That don't have my throat. Pause. But it was strong. But I don't drink a lot of soda, but it was delicious. Normally we do make like this little punch thing that we have, but my brother wasn't there, so it's just, it is what it is. Man, good plate. I had a strong plate, good mac and cheese, collard greens. That thing had me hurting. See, this is what I consider a good Thanksgiving plate. Your food is supposed to make you sleepy, get the itis just out like a light. And I was hurting after this. Like, ooh, it was good. I was just like, we ate early and I didn't even want to eat nothing else for the rest of the day. Oh my gosh. Oh, we did have some desserts. Brownies. She made some brownies and apple pie. Ooh, the apple pie was okay. It was delicious. It was good though. It was good. We had a little ice cream and we got some ice cream for that. But the pie just didn't come out of the tray. So it just pretty much turned into an apple crumble, which is fine. It was still good. It got the job done. I did make some cookies later on, but that was just for me. Just, a little something for myself. Brownies were really good. She said it would pop brownies, but no weed in it. I was pretty disappointed. But yeah, really good Thanksgiving, a bounce back Thanksgiving. All the things that I love for Thanksgiving was here on this plate, and it was delicious. It was beautiful, and I'm excited for Christmas, which she said she might not cook for Christmas, so maybe I got to figure out something for Christmas for myself. So I don't know. Hooters. I did have Hooters one year for Christmas, which was actually not bad. But yeah, so a good Thanksgiving, a bounce back from 2019 for sure. I never lose having Thanksgiving dinner with my mom. A small Thanksgiving this year, of course, with COVID going on and stuff like that. But hopefully next year we'll have a bigger Thanksgiving. Everyone comes in town and have some fun and do something cool. That's the goal for sure. My mom had a little bit of wine. I didn't drink. You know, I've been a little sober for a while, but that won't be that won't be long. Got some Terramana tequila. Shout out to Terramana. Shout out to The Rock. Check out this dope XFL hoodie that I just got. Super awesome. I love it. Yeah. I think that's really all I got. I'm saying a lot. Not good. But a really good Thanksgiving. Very thankful for my mom and Daryl for the, help brought me food. Super good Thanksgiving. I enjoyed myself. Got me some really cool knickknacks and patty wax. Got me a cutting board, having your own place type life. Just slowly getting stuff from my place. Got a new TV during Black Friday. Got a little entertainment center. So just like new stuff, man. It's pretty cool. Just like, just filling out this place because I really didn't have a lot. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it was a great Thanksgiving. How are you guys' Thanksgiving? How are y'all's Thanksgiving? Did you guys have fun? What do you guys eat? Do you eat cranberry sauce? Do you do it fresh cranberries or you do it in the can? Question that I want to answer to you. So let me know. Comment down below if you're watching this on YouTube or hit me up on socials at CJT Creation Box and let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for listening to this episode. Next episode that you will hear will be me versus my mom on this podcast. We'll have a little talk, some chat, and we'll see where this thing goes. And that'll probably be the last episode for the year. What a way to close out the year with my mother. And then we'll start it off anew in January and have some crazy fun. But that's it for you guys, for me, excuse me. And check us out on CJT Creation Box on YouTube and on IG. Check out the Hate to Pile On podcast as well on twitch.tv/Hate to Pile On, and have a great rest of your day, great nights, a great rest of your 2020, and also keep it creative. Ooh.